Hello and welcome. You're watching the Social Network. Now, the Bangalore blast, even before the investigations could begin, the politicians began calculating. Congress's Shakeel Ahmed's tweet that the blast near the BJP office will help BJP politically on the eve of elections was met with a furor, self-righteous furor. Rajnath Singh said he can never connect terror activity with political gain. This when barely a month ago, Congress had blamed the BJP for taking political mileage from terror attack on the CRPF camp in Srinagar, which had left 5 Jawans dead. So we ask on the Social Network today, benefiting from the blast, and should this question even be asked? You can tweet us live during our show. Our Twitter handle on your screens at the moment. It's @TSN on NDTV, there on your screens at the moment. Now, of course, like we said, that tweet by the Congress leader Shakeel Ahmed really creating a huge furor on social media, and we'll show you in just a bit the kind of reactions that are pouring in. But let's quickly cut across to Jagadish, who joins us from Bangalore on our show today to talk to us a little bit about what's happening in the city, what this tweet is really all about and how much sense it makes. Jagadish, and also we're joined in the studio by Kavita Krishnan, and we're also joined by Dr. Sambit Patra from the BJP, and we'll also be joined in a few minutes by Priyanka Chaturvedi, who will join us from Mumbai, also on a web call. Jagadish, what do you make of this tweet, and what sense does this tweet make to you as a person who's sitting in Bangalore, a city that's just been rocked by yet another blast?
Yeah, I mean, the issue of the tweet is a different thing. You know, of course, it is too early, and there is a bit of a politicking in the tweet itself, you know, because it comes from an opposition party to the BJP. But I don't think Shakeel Ahmed is too far from the fact that which organization or which are the forces that will benefit from such a blast. And I would recall the IPL blast, you know, during the IPL match in 2010. And it now at that time when some of us tweeted and written on the Facebook, we were poo-pooed. But it is proved that the IPL blast at that particular point of time was stage managed to shift the IPL match from Bangalore to Mumbai, because the RCB had lost against the Mumbai here, because it would rake more money to have the match in the Mumbai arena. So, I mean, it is not, it is too early to say, as I would go with the police saying that, you know, it is too early, the investigation has to take place. But, I mean, politics, you know, people talk as high saints that we should not politicize things, you know. But the thing is, you know, everything is political now, you know, and we know to what extent the political parties, including the BJP and the Congress, to what extent they would stoop to achieve their goals. You know, I for one feel that there are a lot of skeletons in the closet of this particular party, which has lost all the credibility because of its corrupt nature and its corrupt governance. And of course, I'm not holding Congress as a sacred cow. They are equally discredited in the eyes of the people of Karnataka.
All right, Jagadish, just before we move on, I'm quickly going to show, this is really the account from where Shakeel Ahmed has been tweeting, and that, of course, is that tweet a little below. That tweet over there, the second tweet: if the blast near BJP's office in Bangalore is a terror attack, it will certainly help the BJP politically on the eve of election. And of course, despite the furor that it has created, not just online, but also offline, he continues. The flurry of tweets continues. He goes on to tweet, Karnataka Home Minister R. Ashok says blast near our office was aimed to kill BJP leaders due to elections. This will also generate some sympathy. Sambit, I'm sure, you know, we're going to try and get Priyanka back really quickly to try and, okay, Priyanka joins us quickly now on the social network. Priyanka, this is absolutely bizarre. I mean, you know, at a time like this, Jagadish may have a view that, you know, of course, this tweet is not very far from the truth. But at a time like this, isn't it a bit bizarre to be sending tweets after tweets about something as sensitive as what's happened in Bangalore?
Okay, Kashish, two things here. The first thing is that Mr. Dwivedi and Mr. RPN Singh have gone on to clarify that that's his individual opinion on something like this, and that terror has nothing to do with politics and not to politicize it. Secondly, coming close to an election, he has tweeted something, his individual opinion on something like this. Considering that it's a highly sensitive issue, Mr. Dwivedi as well as Mr. RPN Singh have clarified that it's his individual stand on this. It is not the party stand.
Sambit?
I believe that this is blasphemous and this is derogatory. This is a classical case of playing politics on blood, and it in fact exposes the true face of Congress. I believe now, I heard that probably this is not the party stand. Then why is he not being sacked from being the spokesperson of Congress? He's supposed to be a role model, and he does not know how to have patience.
Kavita, Kavita,
see, there have been counter tweets also coming from the other side. So let's not. What I would say here is, let's not politicize it. It is a highly sensitive issue.
Kavita,
and our prayer should be for the people who are injured.
Also, Kavita, Sambit can sit here and talk about how Congress is on really under fire today, but BJP has never stopped short of doing this either.
Certainly. See, before the last Delhi elections, I remember when the Mumbai blasts had happened, Mumbai terror attack had happened. The kind of posters that BJP brought out in Delhi, were a clear attempt to try and garner votes on the eve of elections through terror, through the terror incident. Now, this particular incident, I just want to say that I'm not, I'm not sure if it is appropriate to tweet about it in the way that Shakil Ahmed has been doing. But I'd like to remind that, this kind of incident targeted, no, it's not happened in a public place, it's not happened in a market, it's a certain kind of targeted incident. There are similar incidents in the past which have turned out to be, there's been more to them than meets the eye, This includes the blast near the RSS office in Nagpur in 2006, Malegaon blasts, the Nanded blasts also which had happened, which turned out, it turned out they found, skull caps and so on, and later found that basically the incident had been done by Hindutva groups, but they had tried to make it look as though Muslim groups were involved.
No,
These are facts.
I want to interject.
I just want to say one thing here. We don't know who did this blast.
I'll give you a chance to respond.
We don't know who did these blasts.
You may pick up on
we don't know, but may I remind that even Narendra Modi, see, when Ishrat Jahan was killed, they said that these are people who have tried to make a murderous attack on the chief minister. Whereas later now, we know by now that that was a fake encounter, that very serious questions are being, and it's being probed, it's being asked.
Why is it that the ones who should be investigating are not allowed to investigate, and we in the TV channels, we investigate and we pronounce the verdict even, that this is the group which is conducted.
I have no idea
who's done it. This is not about the verdict or not.
But I just want to say that there are people who played politics with us in the past.
Even making such assumptions, please,
I'm not making any assumption, but I'm saying in the past, politics has been played in this way.
Sambit, the question today is, of course, what Shakil Ahmed has tweeted, there is no question about the fact that it is absolutely playing politics with a very sensitive incident. But you certainly cannot sit there and say that BJP has never done it in the past.
Please, we are trying to politicize the very issue when we bring up and say that 1 + 1 is equal to 2. We cannot have this an eye for an eye. Cannot be done. No. BJP has never politicized. Can I respond? Can I respond?
About Arun Jaitley's conversation with the US ambassador, where he says that Hindutva is something which is political.
Kavita, let Sambit respond. Sambit.
See, it's an irony in this country that we do not allow the investigating agencies to investigate. We jump the guns and we start formulating the laws ourselves. We start assumptions in a way which shows that we are more political and we are less nationalistic. Our party, wherever has taken up the issue of terrorism, has taken up on the basis of national interest. Wherever we have talked,
we read a lot of tweets coming from your side, which was already blaming,
naturally, none of us, none of our national leaders are doing it. It may be from some people who believe in BJP, but none of our national leaders are doing